What's up, Berry Pony? I'm Nether Dragon, and I'm back for a new series, The Heart Shell. I have no idea what this is about, but it was on that list I made some time ago. And instead of trying making a new list, I'll just go ahead and watch this. It's gonna be a long one, due to the fact that it's well, first part is 10 episodes, and then the second and third part have longer episodes. And there's like three different like parts to it. I'm not sure what to call them, but I'll see if I like the first part, I'll think about watching the second and third like continuation of the story. Like I said, I have no idea what this is about other than it's something to do with Rainbow Dash and Tank after the hibernation thing. So, anyways, let's just get right into it. In three, two, one, go. Long episode, 30 minutes. So,
My name is Rainbow Dash. I'm a Pegasus from Ponyville.
that's
I've
weird.
lived
That
there
only
for
that
over
only,
a
only
year
came out of
now,
my left
and
ear.
I've made so many
That's weird.
friends. Fluttershy, who I met in Cloudsdale, and then Pinkie Pie, Rarity, Applejack, and Twilight Sparkle, who I met in Ponyville. Another one of those friends was Tank. He's my tortoise. He was my friend ever since he rescued me last spring, but unfortunately, I had to say goodbye to him. He had to hibernate. I thought we could be together forever, but I was wrong. But what if something could bring him back? What if there was a way for him not to
Hmm.
hibernate? Not likely that that would ever happen. But some days, I wished it would be nice to have him by my side doing all the wintry things we had planned. It would be so cool. What if that type of wish became a reality?
That would be interesting, for sure. Rarity was very hard to read. So they're all in the series. Okay. May the best pet win and Hearthbreakers. Other episodes interesting.
My
Okay.
story begins in Ponyville. Ponyville covered in tons of snow. Usually it would take the ponies forever to make winter happen.
You can't make a
But
nuclear
this year
winter.
was different. My friends were in for a shock when winter literally crashed into Ponyville in a giant snowball. That was me. I tried to stop winter from coming because I didn't want Tank to go away. But I just made things worse. In the end, I accepted his hibernation and my friends were pleased that I brought winter down for them. Speaking of which, there's Pinkie Pie. Wee! This is so much fun! Wee! You should be more careful, Pinkie. Relax, Fluttershy. I didn't hurt myself.
Not bad voices.
Yes, but you stacked. Fluttershy, you silly filly. I'm not worried about my pride being destroyed and the element of laughter for crying out loud.
True.
What's going on, darlings? I crashed into the ice. Are you okay? She is. I don't know. She might have an ice scratch or something.
Oh, Fluttershy.
I wouldn't worry too much about Pinkie, but maybe Rainbow Dash. Why Rainbow Dash? Because she ain't here right now. Oh, right. You do have a point. We did leave her and Twilight alone by Tank's hibernation spot. Hi, girls. Rainbow Dash won't be joining us just yet. She's staying behind for a while. Why is she staying behind? Apparently, she's reading a Daring Do story to Tank. I have no idea when she is going to come join us, though. I think it would be best that we give her some time with him.
Do you really think that Rainbow Dash would ever truly accept Tank's hibernation?
I
I
mean,
shouldn't be too worried about that. Rainbow loves Tank, and she knows that the one thing to prove she loves him is to let him go. When he does wake up in 3 months' time, we'll be able to rejoice. After all, Tank is our friend too, isn't he?
we hardly ever see him, but yeah.
That was beautiful.
I feel so sorry for Rainbow Dash, waiting this long.
Don't worry, Sugar Cubes. If I know Rainbow, she is truly loyal to her friends, especially her tortoise. She shouldn't do anything too drastic for now.
Our Dashy is growing up! Why are you laughing? I was being serious!
We know, darling. That was awfully sweet what you said.
What?
How about we go ice skating?
Good idea, Twilight. Good thing that I brought extra pairs of ice skating shoes with me.
Of course you do, Pinky.
Pinky, how'd you do that?
A Pinkisha never reveals her secrets.
Yeah, you should not to question her
Pinkisha
there,
said
Applejack.
That was clever, Pinkie Pie. Let's go find an ice rink where Pinkie Pie isn't going to tumble over again. Hey, that was one time. I pinky swear it's not going to happen again. Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
She won't fall over, Sugar Cube.
No, now she can't.
Listen to my cousin. She knows me better than you do. Yes, but you only discovered she was your cousin a couple of months ago. That still doesn't change the fact that she knows me better than you do. Remember? I came into Ponyville when I was just a filly. Then I was looked after by the Cakes. They practically adopted me.
Okay.
Yes, I think you have told me that story. I remember I moved to Ponyville when I was 15. I was looking after my great-aunt's cottage according to her will. Too much information! Okay,
That is
Pinkie,
kind of
I
an
was just
interesting way
saying.
how she got her cottage. But yet, Rainbow Dash
Boy,
never
that
joined
was
us.
intense.
Never joined.
I never knew Fluttershy was so good at ice skating. No, Rary, I'm not that great at ice skating. Pinkie Pie is a professional.
What you say does not change my opinion, darling. I thought you skated brilliantly.
Thanks.
What are you looking at, Twilight?
Don't worry about it, Applejack. I was just thinking about something. Rainbow Dash, she'll be fine.
Will she though?
And the world was saved once again, thanks to Daring Do. There, wasn't that a cool story? Although that's probably the 11th time I've read it to you, but I guess
Wow,
you get
Rainbow.
so bored of it, you automatically go to sleep. Oh man, look Tank, it's already evening. I better get back. I'm gonna miss you, Tank. I'll see you by the next winter wrap-up, okay? When life keeps you lemon, you can make
Nice little callback to the song.
but life can be tanky. And our friendship has been made.
That weird walking sound effect is so weird in the show. So weird to the animation, but it's interesting.
When I loved you, I felt like I was back home, back in the clouds in the air. But I do not think that will change the place I call home, where the worries who care. You were tired back
This is definitely in this particular series, definitely a growth to Rainbow Dash. I mean, that particular episode was a growth to Rainbow Dash. I don't think anybody thought that, to be honest. That's basically the only reason that you chose Tank was that Tank saved you. For to say something who doesn't, it's just the song is interesting. Someone who can sing. I mean, it's not the best singing, but it's good. It's not cringe. I don't think it's cringe. I think it's a good, interesting song. So now what's gonna happen, you know?
You've got to stop crying so much.
Something about that beginning intro about the wish to be together. I'm guessing it's gonna happen somehow.
For crying out loud. You're not gonna forget about him or anything. It is pretty cold outside. I should probably get some firewood.
Fire in a cloud at home. That's so interesting.
Good night, Tank. Sweet dreams.
That will be interesting to see if the animation improves over these 10 episodes, or and even then if it improves over like the whatever part 2 and part like this other series that all kind of lead from this one.
He's like a tank.
But Rainbow, you didn't want to pet the
Okay, so now we're going back to this part.
Back, remember?
Made a best pet win.
How about I create a machine that can help him fly? That's it. Let's fly up to my house and do that. Ow! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened there?
Maybe you shouldn't fly for a while.
Oh, right, the wing.
After all, darling, you have just had your wing trapped under a boulder.
I guess you're right. But how am I supposed to get to my house?
I can help you.
Come, y'all.
Yeah,
Let's
no, you
get
can't,
back now.
Fluttershy.
I agree. I think Opal is worried about the whereabouts of her
Or maybe you
toy.
can.
I do hope they'll be okay. Come on, Spike. Now that Rainbow Dash has chosen her pet, we should probably go back to the library to do some research.
Twilight, you're always doing research. Research on what exactly?
Tortoises, of course. I find them to be very fascinating
Of course, you
creatures
want
myself.
to research tortoises now.
You know, whenever there is a new animal introduced to the group, why is the first thing you want to do is research on that animal? Isn't that the same thing you of Aloysius?
Yes, well, owls are also interesting creatures, and seeing that Tink is as loyal as Rainbow Dash just makes it more fascinating.
Okay.
What if all of our pets match up to our element of harmony?
Yeah, no.
Winona, who is Applejack's pet, hardly does anything bad, and when she does, simply confess through dog speak.
Well, that's a dog.
What
Myself
about
into...
Opal? I guess she is pretty generous.
Yeah, that cat is not ever generous. And Gummy, no.
Rainbow Dash, why are you so heavy?
You know, Fluttershy, you don't have to carry me.
But I do. Your wing is injured, remember?
I know that. But why don't I just stay at your place until I recover?
Don't be ridiculous. I couldn't possibly. Besides, Tink needs to see his new home instead of staying at my house for the next couple of days.
If you say so, your loss.
Rainbow, contact me if you need anything, okay?
I think I'll be fine, thank you. Well, I should probably get onto that flying contraption as soon as possible.
Yeah. I like how even if it's not canon, at least it explains a way of how
There,
Tank got the
that
flying
looks really
machine.
good.
But what
Now,
powers
let's
it
see
though?
if it works.
That's what I want to know. It just powers itself, basically.
This is awesome! Wait, Tank, go left! Go left! Ah!
Yep, Tank has a tendency to crash.
I didn't think that would happen. Ow. I guess you don't usually see a flying tortoise, huh?
Not typically.
You are fast for a tortoise. You're really great help. I don't know what I'd do without you, little buddy. I am feeling better. How about I give you a grand tour of the house? Welcome to Rainbow Dash's Cloud Dominion. I am your host, the one and only Rainbow Dash, and I am about to take you on a tour of a lifetime. This is the lounge
Good
room,
transition there.
where we have all sorts of couches
I
and
don't want to
other
talk about the
materials
animation of the
accessible
episode
to you
itself.
and me. Pretty neat, huh? We have the kitchen with all our yummy supplies that you are free to eat at any time. You can just tell me what you usually eat and then everything will be fine. I guess you really don't talk much. I mean, Applejack's dog barks, Rarity's cat meows, Twilight's owl hoots, Fluttershy's bunny does something, though Pinkie Pie's pet alligator doesn't say much either. But I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself. We need to form some kind of communication, like nodding. Nod if you understand.
Phew.
Huh, that works. Then
Yeah, that
we
works.
have the bathroom, laundry, training room, and finally, the bedroom. I know it's gonna be so weird sleeping in a room where all the walls are made of cloud, but don't worry. The only burglars we could possibly have would have to be able to fly. And I have set special alarms just in case that does happen, so you are perfectly safe. I guess you're hungry. It has been a long day.
I guess the first episode must be about the startup of the what's going to happen. So hopefully, I wouldn't.
Here we go.
Not that this
So
is
I
bad,
have
but
some
it's definitely
carrots
kind of a
and
bit
some
slow
lettuce.
at points. The pacing. Hoping the second episode
Come
onwards
on,
gets a
you
little
missed some
better
lettuce.
in that pacing sense.
Okay, how about carrots? They're really good for your eyesight, and Fluttershy's bunny Angel loves them. Oh my gosh, Tink! I don't know what else to feed you. I mean, you've got to eat something. What if I ask Fluttershy what
Oh yeah,
she
just ask her.
Nah, I'll give him more time before I require her help again.
You probably should ask her there though, Dash. I missed that says it went by so fast.
I'm winning!
What does that say?
Oh, no way!
That went by so fast I couldn't read it. It's about someone using their fourth wall to give Tank cabbage, basically. And something else. Okay, that really needs to be on the screen longer. I look away and it's already off screen when I look back.
Is some pony in the house? A burglar? Of course I wouldn't be. Otherwise the alarms would have set. Tank? Tank, where are you? How would you even get out of the room? It was locked. Oh, right. The walls are made of cloud. Of course you were able to get out. But try not to
Yeah,
walk
you just
off again.
walk off, you just
Can't
walk through the
fly yet.
walls.
Oh my, Rainbow, what
Yep,
happened
you're gonna
to
need
you?
you're gonna need Fluttershy's
Thank
help.
goodness you're here.
What do you need help with?
Tank couldn't sleep last night. Every time he tried to, he just kept trying to fall out of my house. That meant I couldn't sleep either.
That makes sense. You only got Tink yesterday after all. I guess you don't know what tortoises eat either.
I tried to give him carrots, but he didn't like them. I also tried to give him lettuce, but he didn't like them either.
Rainbow, calm down. I can help you with this. I looked after
I mean,
Tink
yeah,
before
you did
did.
raise
That's
Tank
why
before
I'm here.
Dash.
Okay. Tortoises love food with good nutrition like leaves, cabbage, and turnip. They don't like lettuce because it doesn't have that much nutrition.
Well, that explains why he didn't like lettuce.
Now, you also said that Tink wasn't
A question
sleeping
tortoises.
properly?
Yeah, as I mentioned before, he tried escaping the house every single time, and I
Yeah,
don't
what's
know
up with
why.
that?
Let me have a look at him.
So every time you go to sleep, he
Wow.
would try to walk
Is there
away
anything
until you get
wrong with
away.
Not terribly. He's not sick.
Like he doesn't want to be with
Why
you or
would he
something.
sleep?
I think he's just dizzy.
Why is he dizzy?
You live in a cloud house. It's really high up.
Or
for a
that.
tortoise. Of course he would get dizzy because of how high up he is.
Then how do we make him stop being dizzy?
I think he just needs to get adjusted into his new home. That takes time.
But I can't take not having that much sleep.
How about we sing a lullaby for Tink?
Good idea.
Hush now, quiet now, it's
Okay,
time
this
to
one.
lay your sleepyhead. Hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed. Drifting off to sleep, exciting day behind you. Drifting off to sleep, let the joy of dreamland.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear this. I've hard to hear this music without Sweetie
Now it's
Belle's
time to lay your
loud rock
sleepyhead.
version of it. All I ever hear.
Hush now, quiet now, it's time to go to bed.
You're like, yeah, Dash, that isn't supposed to put you to sleep. No, it worked. Just
Rainbow
not
Dash.
on Tank.
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash, wake up.
What? Is Tank asleep?
No, but you were.
Oh. I guess I was really tired.
Seems like it.
Now what do we do then?
Why don't we compose a lullaby for Tink?
Fluttershy, I don't know the first thing about composing music. Otherwise, I would have a completely different
You know, that
key
is just
mark
so.
altogether. And
I
no
mean,
offense, I'm happy that my cutie mark is to do with racing.
I was gonna say it's ironic considering that the
What's so
pony
funny?
that voices Rainbow Dash
Your
is a
cutie
singer
mark
and can
isn't
write
like
music,
divided
but
into one
nah, I thought
thing
that'd be
good.
too.
I mean,
Well,
you're
never
good
mind.
at clearing clouds away.
Yes, but that
Considering this
also
person
requires
is a different person
speed
voicing
to
Rainbow
do
Dash.
so.
Well, I composed Hush Now Quiet Now, and my cutie mark is to do with communicating to animals.
Well, I mean, you didn't
But
really
we have to
compose
do
it
with
considering
ponies
Sweetie Belle
too.
knew it.
I need something to get them to sleep.
But that lullaby only works on foals and the rest of your
And
animals.
you, Rainbow Dash.
Maybe mammals? I don't know.
There's no point stressing about it now. If we compose a different lullaby just for Tink, then maybe he'll be able to fall asleep comfortably.
Right. Let's just hope your method works.
No.
This is hopeless. I'll never get my tortoise to sleep.
Rainbow, did you ever have a lullaby sing to you when you were a foal?
Why do you ask?
Because you kind of remind me of a stressful mother trying to get her babies to sleep.
I do?
Yes, you do actually. So did you have a lullaby sung to you?
Well, to tell you the truth, yeah. Before I
I got my cutie mark, then my parents decided that I was too old for that stuff. And they were totally right. Lullabies are just
I mean,
lame. I'm too cool for
if
them.
I don't go by that by the Parent Dash episode, I could believe that.
What did it say? What did what sound like? Your lullaby, of course. Oh, that. Man, that is a long way back. I'm just trying to remember the song itself. Here goes. Little Dashie, please do not cry now. I will always be by your side now. If the weather starts to get too cold now, I will never leave you alone. That was beautiful. You have a lovely singing voice when you want to. That's all I can remember from it. There was probably more, but I can't remember the rest. That's okay. That should be enough anyway. So how do we change the lullaby to fit Tank? Simple.
Maybe
We
just
change
change.
the lyric
Yeah.
Dashie to Tinky instead. But do
Something like
tortoises
that.
even have tear ducts? I don't think so. But not everything in the lullaby needs to make sense.
I mean, that's
As
true.
long as it gets him to sleep, that's all that matters. How do I know it's going to work? Test the lullaby now. Then we'll know for sure. Got it. I will.
So we're not gonna get to hear that version of it. Just going to assume that it worked. Okay.
It worked! It actually worked! That's good to hear. If there is anything at all about Tink you need help with, don't hesitate to tell me. Wait! I want to know something else. Something I've been meaning to ask you.
Okay.
And what might that be? Fluttershy, how did you find Tink in the first place? I mean, he wasn't living in your cottage before.
I mean, wasn't he?
It's true. He wasn't.
He wasn't? Okay.
So how did you find him? You see, Rainbow Dash, it was the beginning of spring. Every pony had just finished winter wrap up a day ago. I was heading towards the market to get some carrots for Angel, when suddenly I saw a slow green tortoise crossing the street. But there was a carriage heading right towards him. I had no other option but to fly swiftly and save him. Good thing I did before he got injured. Why were you crossing such a dangerous street? Well, long story short, he wasn't talkative, so I didn't
No,
really
he
get a
wasn't.
response from
Probably.
him. My natural instinct was to take him home to my cottage. I really didn't know what urged him to cross the street without looking first. So if you didn't save him, I would have a completely
I mean,
different
even if
play
he had looked
altogether.
first, he still would have been too slow to get across the street, and he would have came by.
Hurt or killed
But-
if I didn't save him.
I guess Tank was shown loyalty from the start. After all, he did save me from being trapped under that boulder.
Yeah, he did.
Because I saved him. He wanted to save another pony in return and prove himself.
Yeah, that must be it. Ooh, I almost forgot. Ta-da!
Wow, you made this for Tink?
Yeah, I did. Just out of a belt and propeller. Pretty neat, huh?
But he can't really control it too well yet.
I think your wing is almost on the mend. It should be okay by the next pony pet playdate.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. So this is definitely all voiced by manuscript. Core Visual Studio X9 Windows Movie Maker. Huh. So Daniel's Ingram lyrics and then part of that person's lyrics. Okay, so they changed up some of the lyrics. It was added lyrics from Alpha yeah. So some of these songs were from the actual show, they just kind of adjusted it to fit their theme they needed to. Okay. I didn't really see any Hearthbreakers references though, to be honest. Okay. Anyways, let me talk about that episode. It was interesting. It was definitely like a slow start, and I can't really see what's, you know, it was more backstory about how Dash met Tank, which is important, I guess, for a show that's going to be about Tank. So, yeah, this next one, based on this reading, like the synopsis for it, it definitely sounds like it will be better. Wow. So, we'll just have to see because it's, may be less like, flashback content and just Dash or time about Tank is just like what Rainbow Dash is going to do without Tank. I'm guessing. So, I'm interested to see where it goes. Hope you guys are too. This is going to be like there's only like 10 episodes in the first one, so but why there's like why there's three different parts, not just one big long series, I have no idea, but I can't remember what the second and third one is, but I'm sure I'll find it on YouTube just by typing heart like this heart show. It brings up the second one, Demon's Heart, which I think is the second or maybe the third part to it. I can't remember which, but I'll figure out all three parts. We'll watch it all. It'll be great. I hope. Let me know if you guys have seen this and if it does get better or if it's basically the same as that episode, because that one was definitely a bit slower, so to speak, but it was interesting. So, yeah, if you have seen the series, let me know if it gets better or what, or if it's just like that, in which case I'll watch it and just enjoy it like it is for what it is. But anyways, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.